Caribbean islands, you may think of the Bahamas, Cuba, or Jamaica, but many don't know that they can access Caribbean waters without a passport for those in the U.S., and that's where the United States Virgin Islands comes in.
Oh, absolutely. The Commissioner of the U.S. Virgin Islands Department of Tourism, Joseph Bulschulte, joins us now to share what about these beautiful islands and what they have to offer and what's new this season. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Welcome to the mainland.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but you know what? I cannot imagine a more luxurious tropical place to be right about now than the U.S. Virgin Islands. Tell me about what you guys have to offer down there.
You said that so well. You need to come work for us.
I do.
No, but we from the United States Virgin Islands, as you mentioned, St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John. No passport necessary as we are part of the U.S. Great things to do on each island. Each island has their own personality, their own feel. So St. Thomas is more mountainous and cosmopolitan. St. John is more laid back, beautiful beaches, high luxury. 70% of the island is owned by the United States National Park System. And then, of course, St. Croix is our biggest Virgin Island, and that's more outdoors, adventurous, more boutique-ish feel than the other islands. So we have something for everyone, everyone's preference. It's just what you prefer, or we like to call it the trifecta. Come to all three while you're in
why
town.
not?
Well, yeah, and because you get a direct flight from Chicago, it's only a 4.5-hour trip.
Exactly. We have direct flights out of O'Hare. Saturdays, Sundays during the season, and then on Saturdays out of the season. Very easy to get to, as you mentioned, nonstop. And of course, to get to St. Croix, you'd have to connect either in St. Thomas or in Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, or Fort Lauderdale. Of course, you could go up to the tri-state area and catch nonstops down from there. So we have nonstops from pretty much up and down the eastern seaboard and Chicago in the Midwest. Lots of ways to get to us to enjoy some sun and fun. You know, when I was driving over here today, I looked out of the lake. I was like, that looks kind of oceany. But then I walked outside and it was very cold.
Yes.
So it was a big difference.
And it's nice blue.
You guys have. So tell me about this Naturally in Rhythm campaign.
Yeah, so we had a marketing campaign as we, moving into the new time post-COVID. We wanted to sort of have people remember how it was before COVID when you got out and you could move and you could do things without people telling you you had to stay 6 feet apart, you have to wear masks. And now we're back into having fun and doing things that really arouse your senses. So beautiful cuisine, warm beaches that sort of captivate your senses. And of course, we're from the islands.
Yeah.
We always have that beat that has you moving and want to do the dance and get going. And we feel that our new tag, Naturally in Rhythm, encompasses all of that. So when you think USVI, I think Naturally in Rhythm. And then hopefully that motivates you to go press that and buy that ticket.
And you talked about season, off-season. Is there an off-season?
Yeah, what we're finding is during COVID, we did really, really well. So we were at the top of travelers for the Caribbean, and it was not much seasonality. So it was very much just on the run. Now we're going back into sort of back to normal. People have their winter spots to go to in the Caribbean and their summer spots to go to. What we are finding is that it's not as steep as it used to be, so it's more flat, but not as flat as it was during COVID. And of course, we like to have people come year-round because our temperatures in the wintertime, so we call winter, is high as a 77 roughly on average. And then in the summer, the highs move to like 85. So it's a tight window.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, so it's a tight window. But we prefer that you come whenever you feel the need to come and travel. Come down. I think I know that Chicago has extremes, so really cold in the winter and then really hot in the summer. So we're a little more.
And you have some incentives to get people to come down and visit.
Yes, we actually have an incentive program going right now into St. Croix, which allows for the travelers to travel in to have a $200 airfare credit, and then various discounts at the hotels. And you can find all of that information at visitusvi.com. Visitusvi.com.
We've got snow coming into Chicago on Friday.
Is that why that's behind us?
Yes.
Real quickly, family friendly?
Very family friendly. I think one of the things that we like to share with the world is that you're always connected because we have great internet connectivity. We are U.S., so everything is just like you would have if you stayed in the continental U.S. Your ATM cards work, your cell phones work, your healthcare card works if something unfortunately happens. So it's just like moving to another state, except that we got to cross the ocean to get to us.
A beautiful ocean to get to.
Love
Gorgeous
it.
beaches. All right, if you would like to visit America's Caribbean destination, visit the website at visitusbi.com. You can also keep up with them on social media. The handle's right there on your screen. So right now in St. Croix, guests get a $200 air credit per person and a 10% discount at select hotels with a 5-night minimum stay. For more information, visit the website right there on your screen. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
so
Thank you both.
jealous
And
you're
I
going
invite
back.
you both down and all
Commissioner.
your viewers to come down to the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Thank you.